John and I put something into an episode that wasn't initially there, but that I know I felt very passionately about, and I'm pretty sure that he did too, that after Peter accepts that he is home and that this is his Olivia after all, that there needed to be a scene between Peter and Walter where you saw that Peter explicitly understood, even if Walter didn't know why, because it hasn't been explained to him yet, that this was his Walter as well. So we put in this scene where it was already written, this very charming scene where he's pulling out all these birthday presents and sort of trying to connect to this man-boy in his life, and Peter just stops him all of a sudden, and they haven't had a very physically affectionate relationship, so stops him all of a sudden and just throws him in a big bear hug, which wasn't really scripted, but was something that I think added a lot to the storyline between the two men, so that's probably my favorite scene.
So many great scenes. I did a beautiful scene recently where Walter and Walternet had a wonderful conversation. That's a favourite of mine because I've been thinking about it really for 3 years. What would happen if these two men did sit down and talk as the two fathers of Peter? That was a beautiful scene to do. Quite tricky because it was, obviously it was the two of us in the same room, so it was tricky technically to do. I very much enjoyed doing the scenes with Leonard Nimoy. I had a wonderful episode earlier this year with Anna Torv, an episode where I trashed a hotel room. But working with Anna, which we don't often get a chance to do, and it was with Olivia, not with Bolivia, so that was really a very memorable episode for me. There was one where I was working with a little boy, one of David Fury's episodes, which I enjoyed very much. So many moments, though. Where I opened Peter's presents in a recent episode, and that was a gorgeous moment as well. But many moments, and also I have to say that probably one of the highlights for me this year has been working in the episode which was we call Astrid's episode, where Jessica got to really show what she's capable of. That was a great thrill for me.